Hey y'all, this is Kylie Kimani.
And this is Camera.
And we are here with Ace the Truth. Yes, he's in the studio. We interviewed you before, but you was a duo. Now you are solo.
Yes.
So what made you become a solo artist?
Well.
It's no beef, right?
No.
Good. I was about to say.
No, it's nothing like that.
Good.
No, shout out to my boy. That's my boy, Lucid. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy, long time best friend of mine.
Okay.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? We have separate things going on with our lives, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to more so step behind the scenes. So he does a lot of producing, he does a lot of stuff. So he has some like executive producing rights.
Nice. Okay.
Some credits that's going to be on my project that I'm dropping. I actually decided to push that back, so you guys get ready for that. That's on July 20th. That's when I'll be dropping it.
Okay, I was about to press that, but all right.
Yeah.
All right. So who is Ace the Truth as a solo artist? Like, is it different from Ace the Truth and then a duo, or are you able to be more creative with your work? And
yeah, that, you know, and that's with no, you know, pun intended. I think that, yeah, I'm definitely a lot more creative.
Yeah.
It's more so because it's not like you're carrying the group or anything, but it's like you have so many ideas that you want to get out there. So then it's like you have to run so many things by that person to make sure that they're feeling it. Because if you want to make a great song, then it's like you got to make sure that they're on board with it, that they're able to create with it.
Right.
So in a sense, it feels like you're holding yourself back. And then also, you get those different things where you have people in your family, friends, people on the outside sources that are telling you, like, I think that your career would do a lot better by yourself, you know what I mean?
I went solo on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. So it's like to be honest, I was always born. I felt like I was born to be like a team player. You feel me? Everybody told me I was born to be a leader, but I feel like I'm a team player as well. So it's like I like to be a part of something more so. So it's like once I started stepping into the role of like leading and creating something that people can be a part of, and that's how I make my family foundation. Then it was like, okay, that's like who Ace the Truth is. It's more so about foundation. It's about family. It's about leading the children. A lot of people don't understand, like, if one of the main things I want to get out for, like, you know, that I'm doing is not clothing line, it's not just music, it's about like uplifting children, being like a mentor, not just a role model, a mentor as far as like we actually reach out, not just charities giving money. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's kind of, it's good, but it's garbage at the same time, because it's like, what are you doing for their lives? How can they, how many children would actually like love to grow up and be like, dude, I knew that person. You know what I'm saying? He played a role in my life, like for like 3 years of my life, and it changed me and made me for, you know what I mean, into who I am today. Like, I feel like that's what it's really
and they can feel like they can touch you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Are you ready for that, like, responsibility? Because with that comes a lot of responsibility. Are you ready for that? Like, are you prepared for all that?
You know, one thing about me that I walk strong with is God. God is, you know, through God anything is possible. So I know one thing about this whole thing is like everything that I've been through, when it's going through, like, you know, with music, support, whatever has been through my entire life, God has always been there to make sure that He's pulled me out of everything. So that's why, like, I use a lot of phrases like, you know, coming from out of the mud, or, you know, from the concrete grew a rose, you know, stuff like that. You know, it just makes me feel like I'm whole, and I know that from like it's like personal, but at the same time I don't want to get too deep into that.
You can't prepare.
I mean, you know,
This is his last interview.
He was, because I was like, get the other one to talk too. He was like the spokesperson. But I love it.
But you know, I don't know. So, but all in all, it's just like, you know, I mean, God leads everything. So I know that I am like ready for that. I think that you're never too ready, as no matter like if you're 75, 85 years old, you'll continue to grow as a person. So I think that, like, you know, like whatever battle He has ready for me, I'll be able to like achieve. You know so
I feel it.
I have no doubt in my mind.
So your new album coming out.
Yes.
When is that coming out?
Like I said, that will be coming out on July 20th.
Okay.
July 20th.
Why did you push it back?
The reason why I pushed it back, I'm an honest person. I don't hold shit back. It's because of I have no problem with competition at all, but I respect other people. So they're just like other competition. Shout out to my boys from the District Boys, you feel me? My boy Gusto and Petty, them as my dogs, went to school with them. They're about to drop a project. It's the day after my birthday on July 12th. Y'all go cop that.
Oh, so you're, my grandpa's birthday's July 12th.
I'm July 11th.
Okay,
You know what
so
I'm saying?
Cancer.
Yes,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? You already know. You know.
Emotions.
So
Kind of mean though.
it wasn't more so about that. It's more so about y'all have y'all shine. And it's not about like, oh, because I'm about to stun on y'all, you feel me? I feel confident in my lane regardless. It's just more about like, do your thing, because like let everybody promote y'all get y'all little cool little week or whatever, and then it's my turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because why try to go ahead and go bat for bat when we a lot of this, we have a lot of the same crowd, some of the same people that support us and stuff like that. So it's like, I want you to get your shine, get your thing. But there's no disrespect to anybody out there, but I want y'all to know, like, I'm definitely better than.
Oh, you coming hard?
Okay,
pressing line. Okay.
I'm that's not towards them.
No.
But just like a lot of people that are making music, like, if you actually listen to what I'm saying, it's not just about what I'm saying, but listen to the beat
I was gonna say you
like
tweeted several times that the music itself is missing a lot of like things, and you feel like you're able to bring it.
Yes.
Where do you get this confidence from? Is what I want to know.
Oh, that's God right there.
Okay.
Just reading scripture, understanding, like, I mean, man, it's different. Like, God makes soldiers in different ways, man. I'm 6'6", dude.
Yeah, you are tall.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. So, like, people are like, what does he mean? Like, I'm 6'6". Like, it's different, like, images of, like, you know what I mean, young kings that he makes, you know what I'm saying, and the way you walk. There's a certain presence that you bring in. You know, my brother over there, he knows, D. Briggs, he knows what it's about. When you walk in, it's a certain aura you carry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To where people, it's like you demand respect.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And to where people just be like, dude, I want to know who that person is. They gravitate towards that. And that's what I strive in. And I feel like that's all just, like, you know what I'm saying, gifted from God. So when people ask me where the confidence come from, it's just like, nah, man, just come see me about it. And one thing I know, I'm not gonna speak on it if I ain't confident. If I can't back that shit up.
That's good.
Yeah.
If I can't back it up, I ain't gonna do it.
Good. That's good. I was gonna say, with your new album, how do you feel like you have evolved as an artist?
Oh, yeah.
With this new album.
Yeah.
All right, so I've been working on this for like literally over like a year.
Okay.
The project, I'll give you a sneak peek. It's only gonna be about 7 tracks.
Okay.
And that's just more so, that's like on a spiritual level, like not saying I'm a god, but just like God took
7.
harmony.
You got 7 on your. 7 is your number.
Yeah, 7-11.
Okay, I was gonna say, okay.
So,
that's a magical day. You know
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah,
7-11 is a magical day.
Exactly. So, you know what I mean? It's just more so just about like not giving too much. It's my first project I can get out there to the people. But at the same time, it's like enough to be like, okay, I got a chance to feel like what he's trying to, you know, deliver. You know what I mean? I can give it a little bit of every type of vibe, whether it's slow, kind of R&B-ish, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the main thing I'm happy about that I've evolved to is I grew up in the church. I grew up with like knowing different sounds, so I knew how to not necessarily sing or anything like that, but I knew the sound.
Yeah.
I knew how to be able to be like, oh, I know this person's sound. Shout out to my dog Corey C. That dude, he's awesome. Corey C. He's dope. He's dope. So it's like listening to like his different sounds, the way he's able to incorporate just different female vocalists and stuff like that. That's one thing I like to do. Shout out to my homegirl Tommy Gabrielle. She's an up and coming artist.
Okay.
She's dope. I promise you, she's gonna be on my project. You'll hear her vocals. A lot of people want to know what's going on. I got a lot of dope shit with her.
Dope.
And that's like one of those things that you like. A lot of people have to focus on. Is like it's about the R&B. So that's what I'm happy about. You got different things where I'm using my vocals, not just auto tuning, like singing. You feel the soul, and then that's a lot of just features. I like to bring out other people. It's not just about me, because I know I'm dope. So you're gonna hear me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear me. I'm dope. So it's like, but like having other people on it is great.
What's one thing that you want the audience to take away from your album?
Man, just like, it's not even like, oh, because this is a body of work. And to be clear, I wouldn't even call it an album. I'll call it it's really just a project, more like an EP. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I don't call it album is because I have so many songs that are just like hidden, locked away, but it's not. This is gonna be the project that's put together the best. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not just being like, oh, well, here go a bunch of songs that, I got bars, but is it a song?
Yeah.
People don't understand the definition of a song. A song doesn't just mean you have a catchy hook, but like, can you put together a song to where it's like damn near remixable? You have to be able to like low key consider like, oh, can we get a remix with somebody on that? That's when it's a song.
That's true. Yeah.
Not just because it has radio plays. It has to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just about like the content of the song. So. That's one thing I aim for, and I feel like that's one of the like main things that I'm bringing to the table with this project that I have going right now. It's like, you know, there's different elements, it's storytelling.
I was just gonna say, does it flow well together?
As far as what?
Just every song going into each other, like how does it flow?
All right, so that's one thing that I'm having right now. It's done. Finishing up a couple tracks, but it's basically done. You know, putting the final touches on it. I'm putting together the way I want it to go.
Right.
But the way I will tell you like this, it's gonna be dope to where it's like smooth up tempo, kind of smooth.
A nice balance.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Exactly.
not gonna
Exactly. It's not gonna be too all over the place, but it's not gonna be the same thing. It's gonna kind of catch you off guard at some points. You know what I mean? But everything has like good content. So I don't know. It's like I'm working very, very hard on like trying to put that together.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
very,
important.
Yeah.
Exactly, you know, because hey, I'm telling you right now, if you don't know, it's about the women. It's about the women. It's about the women. They will tell you. They will tell you exactly the way to go.
It is.
I can't do the okra, but okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm very excited
Me
because,
too.
like, I feel like I just got the rundown of everything,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm like
appreciate it.
excited to see what you can do solo and
Yeah.
everything. 'Cause last time we talked, we were like in the park and
Yeah.
everything. We're all evolving.
Yes,
Yes, we are.
definitely. And I'm proud of you guys too. I've been
Thank
like
you.
watching, peeping and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, okay, like hold on, like. You know, I fell into a cocoon because I was just kind of like, you know what I mean, just watching people and not just like, just more so observing and figuring out like the way I
Yeah.
wanted to go about
What
it.
you wanted to
So
do.
exactly, but like, I'm definitely proud of like all the progress you guys have made.
Thank you so
you.
much.
You know, I'm
Appreciate
ready
that.
for this album. You know, I feel
Yes.
like you about to be coming hard.
For sure.
I'm ready. Are
Yes.
you ready for this question, Bo?
Oh yeah, I didn't even know.
Yeah, we got a
Yes.
random question, Bo.
coming
I
up.
tried to pick your question for you because I wanted you to get a specific one,
Right.
but I can't find it. So hopefully you find it.
So I
You can
gotta.
pick one or two questions.
Uh-huh.
You have to answer it. You can't run from it.
Yes.
I'll pick two because I ain't scared.
Okay. I hope you
I like
pick
this
it.
yellow one over here.
Okay.
Let's read this. If you could go back in
Oh,
time.
we already
Nope, we
have
have
sorry.
that. Nope.
Sorry.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay, sorry. Pick another one.
Okay. Let's see this one. You get the biggest big business deal of your life, but you must sell out. Are you fuck no? Let's go.
What is it?
Wait, you get the biggest day of your life, but you must sell out. Are you gonna sell out, basically?
Fuck no.
No, you're not selling out. I feel it. Hey, I feel it.
This one says, oh, okay now, hold on, you talking prices.
Uh-oh.
You are given 10 mil and have to split it with 3 people that are close to you. Who are those 3 people? Damn.
Who are they?
All right, look, all right, you see, I don't want nobody to take this personal. I love you, D-Breaks, you my nigga.
He looking like.
But you not in that one, you know what's up. But you know what's happening if it ain't, because we making billions. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? So you know,
Yeah.
but for sure, moms.
For sure.
For sure, moms. My brother Ovan, Low Doggy, that's my nigga. He for
Okay.
sure got to get some. And I would definitely have to say to my little brothers that are like they're adopted. I would shoot them to my little brothers.
Nice.
That's what's up.
That's beautiful.
That's nice. That's touching to that way.
I think you should do one more.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Okay. We just give me okay. I kind of threw all the other ones back in there, so hopefully you don't choose them again.
Right.
But whatever.
Let's see. I'm gonna pick a pink one. They look like this one. Oh,
It's okay.
all right. Let me see. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's tough. You know, I'm a simple ass nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't say Vegas.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Never. No. Oh, that's disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
No, I would never. Like, you.
Hey, that really was disrespectful.
I don't know. When he
You know
said
what I'm
simple, I just thought
No, no,
Vegas.
it's
Like,
disrespectful.
this thing alone.
All right.
That's simple. Okay.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You did good. All right. If I could go anywhere, man, dude, I would definitely go to New York. I've never been.
Yes.
Okay.
I've
New
never
York's
been
dope.
like, you know, like
New
to
York is
visit,
great.
and I would just want
I
to.
almost missed my flight fucking with New York.
Wow.
I went to a party somewhere in Brooklyn or something. It was like 4 in the morning. My flight for sure left at like 7.
Oh,
I had
wow.
to
You
get
was
the
really
airport.
pushing it.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
on that shit.
yeah.
I was on the airplane smelling like Hennessy,
Drunk.
airplanes,
Ooh.
like drunk as fuck, knocked the fuck out.
Oh yeah, and I've traveled to like a lot of states. I've traveled the majority of the states throughout the U.S., but I haven't hit New York.
New York is
Yeah.
a great place.
And that's somewhere I want to go.
It's great.
Dope.
Shout out to New York.
Where would you go?
Anywhere in the world, I would low key want to go to Fiji. I would like want to go to Fiji just to get lost in Fiji.
Yes.
Like I like islands and
Yeah.
nice water.
Yeah,
and
Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii
fish
too.
and all that.
That's nice. That's nice. I mean, if you all right now, if you're talking exotic, then okay, I'm gonna tell
We
you.
said
Look,
anywhere in the world.
look, hold up.
anywhere.
You see, man, that is true, but I'm high.
Okay.
Just so
You
y'all
are.
know,
You are.
I'm high. So, all right, I would go to like somewhere in like Israel, something like that.
Okay.
To go back to like the roots. So, like I said, I'm very spiritual and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Exactly, and I would like to go like see different stuff. Just
Okay.
learn. Just learn. Read.
Yeah. I'll be up in Fiji in the water.
I would be in Asia.
Tan.
somewhere in Asia
Okay.
for sure.
That's
Japan.
Nice. I was gonna say where in Asia?
Probably Japan.
Okay.
For sure.
I
I want to go to
see.
Tokyo.
That's the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice.
I like how we pick different regions of the
Yeah,
world.
me too.
Yeah, you know.
All right, this is Ace the Truth. So look out for what is the you don't know the name of your project?
Oh yes, it is called Avenue Dreams.
We were right.
Okay.
We said
I was like, I think it is, but I don't know yet. We're
Yeah.
gonna ask them.
Oh
so,
yeah. It's called Avenue Dreams.
Okay.
Cool.
Why
July
Avenue?
20th. Why Avenue Dreams? I was born and raised. Well, I was born in prison.
Really?
Yes, my mother. She's good now,
Mhm.
but you know what I'm saying. She was felon. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But back in the day, man, you know what I'm saying. She just had a different type of lifestyle and stuff like that. I was born in prison, but then just like throughout my life, you know what I'm saying. I've always grew up on an avenue somewhere. Wherever I was at, I was always on the avenue, and it's just different chapters in my life. And then it's just also about just like where I'm at now. I grew up in the Crenshaw district. I went to Crenshaw High. That's where I'm, you know what I'm saying, basically born and raised. So it's about growing up on an avenue, but not like being some tough wannabe guys. Like all the different choices I made, whether I was trying to pretend to be tough,
Yeah.
whether I was doing the right things in my life, whether I fucked some shit up, and it's like where I'm at now. So it's basically about those different aspects.
That's what's
Nice.
up. It's interesting. I'm ready for this project. I feel
Same.
like it's gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be
And
dope.
look out for Avenue Dreams. This is Ace the Truth. He's so low down, you know.